Welcome back, boys and girls. We're finally gonna go live with the second map. I do want to apologize for the slight delay in the schedule, but we are finally gonna go live with the knife round Team X versus MK here on Dust 2, chosen by MK. First map, as you saw, was Train, chosen by Team X. They did manage to win that as well, 16-8. Decent first half for MK, actually a pretty beautiful first half for MK. With an 8-7 in favor of Team X on Train. And MK did manage to take the pistol round as well on their CT side. But then it was just, it was straight up Team X show after that. They absolutely destroyed MK in the second half of the game. 8 straight rounds in a row for Team X towards the very end of map 1. There's now a 1 map lead for Team X. MK definitely need to win this one if they want to stay in this, if they want a chance going through. 1 more map for Team X. If they take this one, that will be game for the Danes. Now to the pistol. Team X did take the knife round and decide to start on CT side. Good positioning here. Freeze goes for the peek from corner. Goes very low. And then Muddy in pit goes up for the sneak peek on Spidey that takes him down. Victor with a trade. Glaive peeking from the cross. Freeze up on site itself. MK changing up their approach. Approaching the site from short this time. NKL with the first shot on Snabby, takes him down, clean headshot. Victor pushing out on long, great job here by MK, pushing up towards the side, changing their angle. Moving in from short, Valde now left alone in a 1-on-4 situation. And he's in a lot of trouble as well. Bubble goes fairly low, down to 9 HP. Valde peeking out towards the side itself. Pause coming in from MK, seems like they have some sound issues. Valde takes care of NKL. Pushing up towards the side with 50 HP remaining. Does have the USP. 1 shot to the head is enough. But there's no more time for Valde. He's just gonna back off. Move away from the sights. Hold on to his Kevlar. And first round goes in the favor of MK. And again, as said, we do have a pause coming in. MK apparently having some sound issues. Did manage to take the first half, or the first round, sorry. Did manage to take the first round nonetheless. Fast push out towards long. Taking 1 casualty on Spy Leader. Quick return frag. And then changing up their position, leaving 1 lurker out on long. And then moving up towards the side from short instead. Quick entries towards the site secures the round in favor of MK. Now Valde saved his Kevlar and now picks up the scout. Scout with Kevlar, actually a pretty good buy in the 4th round. On pause coming in as well. We do see a scout on Muddy. Pistols on the rest. Freeze obviously trying to save for an early AWP. It's gonna be pretty much a full buy coming in from MK with only Bubble on a scout. What a shot from Bubble! Wow! Goodbye, Muddy. That was sick. That was absolutely sick. Great job here by Snabby. Doing a lot of damage on NKL. Also takes care of Victor. They're going for the repeat towards middle. Bubble still lurking in T-spawn. NKL and Spy Leader both extremely low now. Both below 10 HP. Team X doing a lot of damage on them. Valde in a good position watching that B tunnel push. Dreamer going for the pre-fire. Gets it successfully. NKL in a good position watching that flank from Freeze. Glaive up close. With the scout, he's gonna go down to Dreamer. 2-0 for MK. And it's going to be the full eco for Team X. I kind of suspect that we're going to see Snabby buying a P250. It's a feeling I've got, but just like everywhere else, I'm mistaken. Rip me. It's a full eco. Nothing bought for Team X. It should be another round in the back for MK. Dreamer just jump peeking the push from long. Bit of a slow start from MK, obviously trying their very best to make sure that they don't run into a stack here. Spy Leader getting spotted towards middle. Great shot coming in from Bobble from upper tunnels, takes care of Glaive. And they're now trying to push Spy Leader. Spy Leader gets the frag nonetheless. Snabby up from short, will take him down. All the way back in T-spawn. Dreamer is still lurking. Takes Snabby down to roughly 20 HP. Snabby did manage to pick up that MAC-10. And obviously gonna try and see if he can get something out of it. Boost his economy ever so slightly. Highly doubt that he'll get anything out of it, to be honest with you guys. But then again, there's absolutely no reason for MK to go for these exchanges. They don't have to push. They don't have to try and find any kills. They don't have to chase these remaining players from Team X. They should know that they have nothing worth saving. And they are just gonna play it safe. 3-0 for MK. Now there is finally going to be enough money for Team X to buy up completely. They do have the AWP on freeze as well. With the Kevlar behind it. Bobble still on the scout. No open play quite yet. Glaive and Velde going for the sneak peek towards upper tunnels. I'm not too fond of this. Dreamer in a beautiful position gets one. Velde is right behind. Dreamer takes care of him as well. You know what the saying goes. I don't. I was about to quote a phrase, but I messed up. What I was trying to say is high risk, high reward. Unfortunately, the risk didn't pay off. And there was no reward for Team X for that push. Victor pushing in takes care of Snabby. 2-on-3 retake possibility towards the B bomb site. As Muddy and Freeze moves up closer. Muddy with the M4 freeze. The AWP. This is going to be a tough retake. Victor is ready for it as well, and it does look like Team X is just gonna fall off. Do their very best to hold on to these weapons. And it is gonna be 4-0 for MK. Muddy picks up the AK. And they are gonna be able to hold on to this, as we can see on the minimap. MK very far away from this, from long, sorry. From the two Team X players. And that's it, 4-0 for MK. Off to a good start here on T side of Dust 2. Have plenty of money in the bank as well. Nade towards middle. Making sure they get a safe cross towards B. There is enough money for Team X. Get a decent force buy off the ground here. Snabby once again only with a UMP. We saw that on train as well. The rest of the team with full rifle buy. They don't have too much utility to work with here, Team X. That could be troublesome if a push commences towards either of the sides, actually. Seeing as MK still have plenty of utility to work with, they can do pretty much whatever they want at this point. Freeze, playing passive. Peeking on top of the solo box on A side. Does look like MK are lined up for a mid to B splits. Victor spots Valde. Smoke comes in. That's not a wall, as most of us know. Glaive with a good reaction to the push. Victor and Dreamer goes down. Freeze takes care of Spy Leader. Snappy now slowly making his way up towards Longhouse. And NKL in good position will take him down nonetheless. Muddy from Pit will take care of NKL. Now it's all on Bubble. Does have the AWP. Does get the frag on Freeze as well. Moving up towards the side with bomb in hand. Great flick coming in towards Muddy. Now peeking towards CT. He's gonna go for the plant. He actually leg shots. Well, I think that was through the wall or something. He actually gets the shot on Glaive. Didn't manage to finish him, unfortunately for him. And the defuse will come in for Team X. First round on the board for the Danes. Now just delaying a bit, trying to see if they can find anything. Some nades maybe. Doing whatever they can to secure a bit of economy on their side, but the economy is not looking good for Team X. And as I said, MK, they have plenty of money in the bank. Now this is a very strong force for Team X. Pretty much a full buy, actually. Only Muddy lacking on the rifle department, with only the FAMAS instead of the M4. But plenty of utility here for Team X. Breeze pushed up on short. Get a nice engagement on Spy Leader. Gonna reposition. Valde playing close towards mid. Smoke coming in. Valde actually getting covered by that smoke. That actually works in his favor. Gets two, gets almost three, but it is going to be Snappy to take down NKL. Bubble now pushing in towards the B side, taking a bit of damage from that spray down through the smoke, down to 46 HP. Oh, he's slowly making his way. I'm not sure why we're stuck on Valde. He's making his way slowly in towards the side, but Snappy will take care of him. Bubble goes down. Second round on the board for Team X. There's still going to be enough money for MK to buy up once again. And with the loss bonus, they should have enough money to buy up in the next round as well. Bit of a missed nade here by Muddy. Lands on the outer corner of the door rather than going into the door. Muddy and Pit. He goes down to NKL. Great peek coming in from NKL. Snappy working the corner here. Gets one. Quick trade coming in once again from NKL. Dreamer already pushed up from short. Alongside with Victor takes care of Freeze. And now it's Glaive and Valde. Both of them pushing top of mid. Valde goes down. Sorry. Oh my god, that went totally wrong. Glaive goes down. I'm sorry about that. Valde with the trade, but he is left alone in a 1-on-3 situation. Guess it's going a bit too fast for me right now. Oh lord. I even forgot how to speak English for a second. So I guess with Valde trying to save his AK, I'll take a breather, try to figure out how to speak English again. It's gonna be 5-2 for MK. This time around we do see Bubble on MK with an AWP. Still have Van Orb in play for Freeze as well. Now I do want to point out that Dust 2 is actually one of the most equal maps in CS history. It's pretty much right down the line, 50-50. Missed flashbang coming in from Velde. Just clips the door ever so slightly. Muddy peeking up towards short. Takes care of Spy Leader. The rest of MK is situated over on the B-bomb side already. 4 on 4. Team X definitely need to go for this retake, but they need to find an early frag to make that happen. Fast push coming in from Muddy. He goes down to NKL. Bubble peeking in from tunnels. Takes care of Velde. Freeze. He's basically forced to back off here. Gets a nice shot. Almost gets the double. Unfortunately for him, Victor will take him down. And now it's Snappy once again in a 1-on-3 situation. And obviously he's going to do the smart thing. Hold on to his rifle for the next one. Yet another round on the board for MK. And again we see an eco for Team X. Pretty much full eco actually. Snappy the only one to have a weapon that he saved from the previous round. Glaive picked up a P250. Snappy actually gets 2 kills with his M4. That's pretty good. Now 3 on 3, but again, low. They don't really have anything to work with here, Team X. Muddy in a good position. Going for that peek towards Bubble. Bubble is in a lot of trouble still. Managed to get the 180 on Glaive. Muddy trades. Picks up AWP here on Velde. They are going to do their very best to hold on to it once again. Well, Spy Leader is already on the hunt. Already close. Great flick coming in from Velde. And Dreamer, well, he's just making sure that no one is lurking towards his side. Just making sure that the bomb will go off, and it is going to be another round for MK. Very expensive round for MK here, though. Team X with a great eco. Getting 4 kills, even picks up an AK and an AWP. Beautiful eco from Team X. Well, the fact of the matter is that 7 rounds already on the board for MK. Team X definitely need to step up their game if they want a chance to win this one. And we have seen Team X being super strong on their T side. Saw that in the earlier game today on Train. We saw that 2 days ago as well, where they won over, I believe it was Fruits 2-0, if I'm not completely mistaken. Obviously, chat is all-knowing, spotted instantly that Velde doesn't have any Kevlar, any armor whatsoever. Not entirely sure what that's all about. He doesn't have the money for it, so, I mean, obviously it's that, but most players would have gone for an SMG buy, or possibly even a FAMAS if there's money for that. And obviously, if there's money for an SMG plus head armor, there's gonna be money for a FAMAS and Kevlar, so not entirely sure what that's all about from Velde. Should have had enough money for Kevlar and FAMAS actually. Muddy with a great double headshot towards long, takes care of NKL and Dreamer. Freeze peeking up. He's taking a bit of damage. Glaive taking a lot of damage towards middle, down to 8 HP. Bomb will get planted. Victor burns to Glaive's Molotov. As Velde goes down to Victor. Freeze with a nice kill on Bubble. Spy Leader up towards short. We'll get the frag on Glaive. 1-on-3 situation already on the side. It's Muddy. What a shot from Spy Leader. Almost gets the double on Freeze, but Snappy moving up from short will take him down. This can be double up setup now for Team X. 7-3 on the scoreboard. And for this round, as I pointed out, the double up setup for Team X, Freeze and Snappy. Full AK buy for MK. Valde in a beautiful position, only gets 1 for his trouble, and that's definitely not enough. Spy Leader still moving out from middle. Great reaction here from Spy Leader, unfortunately a bit too slow, as Freeze will take him down. Snappy on top of CT Box. Trying to get a frag, but missing what seemed to be an easy shot. I'm not entirely sure how he missed that. Muddy now moving in from CT. Got his eyes on the bomb. And the cross. Victor fairly close towards the cross. Freeze making his way up towards the B bomb site. Bubble is aware about it. What in the Bubble? Wow. The game sense on this guy is insane. Muddy, as I pointed out, watching the cross in a good position. Not entirely sure why he goes for the wide peak here. That could have cost him the round and his life, obviously. Bubble, slowly moving up, picks up the bomb. Moves over towards the B-bomb site. And Bubble will take care of Muddy. There's going to be yet another round on the board for MK. 8-3. And again, not too much money to work with here for Team X. Very low on money. 3 of them at least. Glaive and Freeze. They do have some, but definitely not enough to get a buy off the ground here. Spy Leader with a good spray down on Freeze. Taking no damage this far. Muddy up close. He will go down to Spy Leader as well. Spy Leader goes for yet another peek. Victor comes in for the KS. Obviously, there's no such thing as killsteal in actual matches, in official matches. That only exists in matchmaking. Team X. Last 2 members, Glaive and Valde, trying to see if they can find a kill, maybe pick up a rifle. Dreamer does take 1. Does take the second as well. A clean round from MK, not losing a single member, and again, plenty of money in the bank for MK. And Team X in a lot of trouble. They pretty much need to buy up for the remainder of this half if they want a decent chance of getting back into the game on their T side. A lot of nades, flashes, smokes getting thrown towards middle and short. We do still see the AWP on Freeze. Once again situated. I mean, Freeze have been sitting in that spot for so many rounds. It should be fairly easy to just shoulder peek on short and quickly pre-fire that spot. Valde in a good position, gets 1. Good flash coming in as well, gets 2, gets 3. Picks up the AK. Goes for the peek, but Bubble will take him down. Glaive with a good trade, though. Spy Leader now left alone in a 1-on-4 situation, and a great round from Team X. Exactly what they need to get back into the game here. Glaive goes for the peek, spots Spy Leader. Muddy up close. Spy Leader will take care of him. Glaive on the side itself. Snappy on the flank. He is going to come in for the flank and get the kill as well. Another round on the board for Team X. 9-4. Again, even if Team X gets the final 2 rounds, it will still be a 9-6 half in favor of MK. That would actually be pretty good for MK, but I do want to point out that Team X, definitely a strong team on the T side. And from watching them in their previous matches, they do have a very strong T side. And I'm definitely looking forward to see if that's the case here on Dust 2 as well. Now, pause coming in from MK, not entirely sure whether it's a technical pause or a tactical pause. I do believe, since they're not saying anything in the chat, that it's gonna be a tactical pause. Just trying to get one of these last 2 rounds to make it a 10-5 in favor of MK. If they take this one, they can be... Obviously, you can never be certain, but they can feel pretty comfortable getting an 11-4 half. Apparently, you guys, again, all-knowing chats. I should have never said anything without asking you guys first. Mom have problem with the eye. Oh, one moment. Have problem with the eye. Okay, okay. That makes more sense. I was about to say, if your mom have problems with the eyes, maybe get her to a doctor's and I mean, call a cab or something. But he has problem with the eyes, so hopefully nothing too serious. I have actually seen like severe eye injuries come from 1 second to the other. My uncle had it happen to him. He's been working on his computer for his entire life. He even had like consoles before consoles was a thing. Before consoles was mainstream, my uncle was collecting them and taking them apart and all that stuff. So he actually had an eye problem happen almost instantly. From 1 second to the other, he barely could see anything, but doesn't seem like that's the case here from MK. Thank God. I always get worried when I hear stories like that, because your eyesight is probably the most important thing for any person, no matter your profession, no matter what you like to do. Luckily, it's nothing serious. On 5, great first peek coming in towards middle from Glaive. Took care of Bobble in top of mid. Gives a good chance of Team X to grab the round already. Always tough to play with a one-man deficit for the T side, especially here on D2. Glaive in a good position. Great peek coming in from tunnels by Victor though. Great flash from Glaive. Gets the peek on Victor as well. Another good flash coming in. That's Valde pushing in towards the side. He gets a nice kill as well. Spyleader with a double. But finally he's going to go down to Glaive. Glaive with a triple kill in the round. One for Muddy and one for Valde. 9-5. And now MK don't have too much money. Obviously, they have to buy up everything they can. This is the very last round of the first half. The big question now is, it's going to be a 9-6 half. Will Team X get just one round closer to tying it up? Will MK shut them down in the process? Dreamer takes care of Free. Snappy with a kill. But Victor with a double. Great reaction from Victor. Takes care of Snabby and Muddy. Now it's a 2-on-4 all of a sudden. Valde pushing up on short. Finds NKL with his back turned against him. Valde pushing out for the flank. Spy Leader already on the flank, will get the kill as well. And now it's all on Glaive. Does have the AWP, is slowly moving up from CT ramp. Peeks out towards long, but Victor in a good position, and a triple kill for Victor in this round. Secures the 10-5 half for MK. Great half on the T side here for MK. The big question is, will it be enough to secure this map and take us into the third and final? If that happens, third and final map will be Overpass. But before we get that far, we still have second half of Dust 2. Team X now on T side, MK on the CT. MK going for the straight 4 Kevlar. NKL, 2 flashes, and a death kit. I do think NKL is just going to play on site. On A. Usually you want to have the player with the defuse kit playing close towards one of the sites. So, just in case he goes down, the defuse kit can easily be picked up by one of his teammates. We see that's exactly the case. He is playing close towards the cross, the CT cross. What a reaction shot from Bubble. Peeks out towards top of mid, still gets the shot down on Glaive. And Kill in a good position here by the CT cross, takes care of Snappy. 3 on 4 in favor of MK. The rest of Team X slowly making their way up towards short. 3 members from MK over towards the A bomb site. And they need to be careful here. No flashes, no smokes in play for Team X. Are they going for the running boost? It seemed like they were lining up for it. What? Bubble! I'm done. I am officially done. Bubble is insane. He's on point today. We saw it already on train, and now again. We saw it in the first half as well on his CT, or T side, sorry, with his scout hitting some crazy shots in middle. Bubble is a straight up machine. Snappy catches a nade to his feet, goes down to 60 HP. Spy Leader pushing towards middle, catches Muddy in lower tunnels. Bubble just waiting for that peek from top mid. Snappy goes down, Spy Leader. He's gonna get a triple kill, Victor, to steal the quad. So that's a lot of money with that SMG for Spy Leader. And now the full eco coming into effect for Team X. Looks absolutely beautiful for MK right now. Once again, I do want to point out, this is a best of 3. Spy Leader in a good position, does get 2, but they just basically flood down towards him. Oh, that nade. Was actually not going to do too much damage. I thought that was going to be the end of both of them. Victor will still take them down, and that nade is going to do the job. Dreamer takes care of Glaive. 13-5 to MK. Looking to close this one out fast. You're on Dust 2. And as I said, it is a best of 3. First map went in the favor of Team X. That was Train, picked by Team X as well. They did manage to win that 16-8 if I'm not completely mistaken. Second map, Dust 2. The map we're on right now, MK in the lead. It is their own map pick as well. Staying on 13-5 right now. Third and final map, if we get that far, the decider will be Overpass. Straw map for both of the teams, actually. Well, that's going to be pretty interesting as well. Pretty good nade here from Bubble. Not doing too much damage, but still takes 25 HP away from Glaive. Interesting way to smoke CT. Oh, I see. That's actually really, really smart smoke in CT. That's smoke so they can't jump up. Dreamer finally goes down after almost 2 full magazines getting used. Finally goes down. Bubble takes one on Snappy. Victor pushing in towards T-Spawn. Takes care of Valde. 2 on 3. Freeze goes down to Victor. Now Team X needs to be worried, because they can't afford to lose all of these weapons, and to be honest, there's not any real reason to go for the chase here. Oh no! Glaive! Glaive is so far away! Oh, there's no time, luckily. Wow, that got scary. Had the bomb been planted closer towards the door, that might have been the round for MK. Wow, okay. That was super scary. I was sitting at the edge of my seat. But as I said, there was no real reason here for Team X to go for the chase. Freeze now, already a good shot on Bubble. He will finally go down to NKL, doing a bit of damage on NKL, takes him down to roughly 30 HP. Valde just waiting for a push coming in from Arbor Tunnels. Nothing coming his way quite yet. English is tough sometimes. I do want to apologize for any tongue twisters. English is my 3rd language, so I'm sorry if I mess up every once in a while. It happens, unfortunately. Please bear with me though. I beg of you, oh almighty Twitch chat. Four on 4. And kill, as I said, took a lot of damage earlier. Victor pushing in towards T-Spawn. Getting the drop on Muddy. Now pushing over towards the back of B-Halls. Will spot Snappy. Take him down as well. Beautiful flank coming in from Victor. And now it's all on Glaive. He is moving his way in towards the B-bomb site. Gets the drop on Dreamer as well. Should be able to get the bomb down. 15 seconds to go. Plenty of time for him. Both players actually committing from Arbor Tunnels. Glaive playing up close. He's actually going to go for the engagement. Spots one. Takes care of Victor. Spy Leader's here as well. Glaive! What in the world? 1 on 3 clutch from Glaive. Are you joking? Wow. Beautiful job by Glaive. That was sick. That was absolutely sick. Great job by Glaive. Now a force buy coming in from MK. First frag goes in the favor of MK as well. Bubble takes care of Freeze. Already a 4 on 5 in favor of MK. See that? Team X slowed down their approach. Playing slow, methodically. Waiting for MK to overstep their boundaries. MK in a good position, close towards middle. Takes care of Muddy, doing a lot of damage. Or a bit of damage, sorry, on Glaive as well. Valde takes a shot to the head, but he still managed to recorrect. Takes care of NKL and Spy Leader. Oh, fake smoke towards the mid B cross. Just gonna make sure that Dreamer don't push towards middle too fast. Valde gonna go for the peek as well. Victor takes care of both Valde and Snappy. Glaive is going to go down to Bubble. 14-7 for MK. And I think that's going to be it for this map. As you can see, Team X, they don't really have that much money to work with. And they're pretty much forced to force buy every single round from now on out. Victor with the spray down, and Nate as well. Muddy goes down. Inkill is already there. He takes care of Velder. Snappy with the double kill. One of them threw the smoke on Victor. It's a 3-on-3. On the flank, Snappy, what was that? There's a reason why he's called Snappy, because he gets these snap 180s. That was sick. Unfortunately, I'm not entirely sure what was going on here. The bomb made its way over towards the B bomb site alone, while Snappy and Freeze was out towards long. That means that the bomb has now been dropped on the site. The B bomb site, that is. And this is going to be a tough one for Team X. Snappy, as I said, low on HP, down to 9. Both of the players from Team X moving in from middle. Dreamer and Bubble sitting on site itself. Dreamer fairly low on HP, down to roughly 30. Bubble on full HP, getting Molly. He's gonna go down to Freeze. Freeze pushing in towards the side. Dreamer on the back side. His position is known now, and he's gonna go down. Snappy with the 4K. Freeze gets 1. And again, that retake on the B-bomb side from Team X. Yes, I said retake from the T's. That was pretty sick. Pretty beautiful. Team X still in it. Not done yet. MK now on an eco. Bit of a lag here. Nothing too bad. Luckily. Muddy goes for the molly. Not entirely sure why. Didn't make much sense to me. That's 600. Could have gone for a nade instead. If they had any. I don't think they actually had any nades. Didn't make much sense to me though. Using a $600 Molotov when you know exactly where the player is and you're 2 guys sitting there just waiting for him to peek out. Obviously, if they lose one more round, it's gonna be 15 rounds for MK. So they kind of have to force no matter what. Spy leader actually gets very close to pit. Actually gets in pit. Almost gets dropped here. Gets dropped finally. Victor is sitting up close. He goes down to Muddy. Bubble with the AWP now trying to see if he can find anything. Anyone peeking out. And again, almighty Twitch chat correcting me when I'm wrong. Obviously the Molotov is 400. The Incendiary is 600. I'm sorry. Bubble gets 1 on Freeze. NKL goes down. Now they know the position of Bubble. If they can find Dreamer here, they know that there's no way that Bubble can escape from long. Obviously, they don't really have to take the engagement towards Bubble. They choose to do so, though. We'll take him down. Dreamer now left alone in a 1-on-3 situation. Gets 1. A quick return from Muddy. 14-10. Freeze with the AWP peeking towards middle. Does tag Dreamer through the mid door. Dreamer goes down to roughly 50. Fast flash in towards the B bomb site. Not gonna commit to it. Just making sure that no one pushes the other way. Again, pretty much full eco. MK, sorry. P250s on 4 of the players. Bobble with a deagle. Dangerous person with a deagle, to say the least. Have seen him hit some crazy shots with that pistol in particular. Dreamer pushing up towards towards upper tunnels. Velde just spotting the barrel of that pistol, takes him down. Freeze in middle now, peeking up towards top of mid, takes care of Spy Leader. NKL will go down on the B bomb side as well. 5 on 2, Bubble and Victor still up towards the A bomb site. Finally trying to rotate in towards B, but I do think it's going to be yet another round on the board for Team X. Glaive. Good kill on Victor. Very clean. Bubble now left alone. He's gonna go down to Glaive as well. 14-11. Team X definitely still in the game. Still have a good chance coming back and actually potentially winning this one. Now that's a bit too early to say, and MK obviously a force to be reckoned with. They still are in the lead by 3 rounds, sitting on 14, one more round will secure them at least overtime. Passive start to this round from Team X. NKL pushed up towards Longhouse. Snappy goes for the P. Spots NKL as well. Will take him down. Victor is up close as well. Snappy will take care of him as well. 5 on 3 already. 2 great kills here from Snappy. There's still 2 players up on the A bomb site. And here's Spidey that goes down in the rotation from B. Goes to the buff the smoke. It's Glaive. Bobble gonna go down to Muddy. Now Dreamer left alone on the site. The bomb is slowly making its way over towards the B bomb site. Dreamer actually with the double kill here. This is possible for Dreamer. Could get the 1 on 4 clutch. Might be a bit much to ask of him. He's already gonna get flanked by Velde. Velde's ready for it. Will take him down. Bit troublesome spray down, but it still works in the end, so no harm done. 14-12, and again, not that much money here on MK. Now the question is, will MK actually go for... Now this is not something we see that often. And let me explain you why. MK pretty much known for their force buys. And they can also eco, apparently. I don't think I've ever seen an eco from these guys unless they have 2,000 and it's close to the very last round. So they're showing us something new. Spy Leader getting a nice kill up towards the top of mid. Very fast push towards top of mid. Still 2 players close towards the B bomb site. Dreamer takes care of Velde. Quick trade coming in from Muddy. NKL pushing in from middle. Gets 1. Fast trade from Muddy. 2 on 2. Very expensive round for Team X already. Not that it matters too much considering that... Oh no. I mean, that was decently smart here from Spy Leader. Unfortunately, he runs into that Molotov. Will cost him his life. Muddy up close. Bobble doing a ton of damage. Muddy down to 2 HP. Bobble will take him down 15-12. This is exactly what MK was looking for. On an eco, they take it. Wow. Okay. We're very used to seeing MK force pretty much every single round. And now they decide to go for the eco. Pause coming in from MK. and Spy Leader asked if it's a tactical pause. I mean, you tell us, mate. A bit uncommon to call for a pause and then ask, yo, is it a tactical or a technical or what's going on, guys? 15-12 to MK. They are secured overtime at the very least. One more round will secure the map 2, take us into map 3. If that happens, once again, map 3 will be overpass. I do want to point out that we have another match coming up later tonight as well. Depending on how this one goes, it should start roughly at 2000 CET. That's 8 o'clock PM CET. And if this gets extended, obviously the match will get played right after this one. And that game is the loser final. It's Fruits versus Kinguin in a best of 1. And as I said, that is coming up shortly after this one. Now, in this pause, I'll take a quick second to plug our sponsor once again. It's Betway.com. It's a fully licensed and real money betting service. Make sure you're 18 and above. You have to be 18 and above and live in a country where it's legal to bet to be able to join their website. And if you haven't joined their website yet, you can check down below the stream. There's a little banner. If you click on that one and join their website, if you're a new user to the website, and again, 18 and above, live in a country where it's legal to bet, you'll get $5 just for signing up. And you can use that to bet on any matches you want. You can bet on CS, Dota, any esport you want, or you can bet on physical sports. So definitely check that out. And a big thanks to Betway for coming in clutch in this tournament. I think that's enough sellout for now at least. Let's get back into the game. Bit of damage done by that nade towards Muddy. Goes down to roughly 50 HP. Moving up towards his side, Muddy in a good position, takes care of Spy Leader. Bubble out towards Long, he's gonna go down to Muddy as well. Bomb getting planted for short. Retake possibility, freeze with a great reaction shot on Victor. Victor almost had the drop on him, sorry. Freeze goes down to 12 HP. Dreamer and NKL making their way away from the side, up towards the B side, trying to hold on to their weapons. What they don't know is that they're surrounded already. Velde goes for the shoulder peek towards NKL, will take him down. Dreamer now left alone. We'll get one on Glaive. How was that a headshot? Gets one on Velde as well. Finally he's gonna go down to Snappy. Can someone please explain? He was shooting directly up to his feet. How can you get a headshot from that angle? This game is a mystery to me sometimes. A real big mystery sometimes. Now pretty much a full eco once again. Only a few upgraded pistols here. It's a P250 on Dreamer, CZ 75 on Spy Leader, 5.7 on Victor, and a Deagle on Bubble. (15-13). We did see the past eco for MK. I actually ended up winning that one. I think that's why Team X are playing it super slow, just taking their time, trying to catch anyone out of position. towards middle. Spy Leader in a good position, will get one. Bubble goes down. Spy Leader forced to back off, taking a lot of damage here. NKL have taken a lot of damage from that mid as well. Gone down to 35 HP already. Victor on the flank, great flank from Victor. Catches Muddy in the back. Snabby will take down Spy Leader. Now Velde moving in towards the side, he's gonna go down to Dreamer. This is all of a sudden looking troublesome for Team X. With that being said, they're now making their way back towards the A-bomb site, and there's no one here. Bomb getting planted for short. Smoke and flash out towards short. Freeze in a decent position. Waiting for a peek. Snabby. Good position by him, and they run straight into his crosshair. We'll take both of them down. Victor now pushing up from long. Snabby playing the patient game. Victor realizes his defeat. He's gonna fall back. Try and hold on to his weapon once again. He is gonna be successful. 15 to 14. Now this is a nail biter if I've ever seen one. Very close game already. Might even see overtime. Obviously, buying the auto sniper here, just doing some damage towards middle. Not doing too much actually, only 25 HP taking off of NKL. Bit of a go-to-be lag there, it happens whenever the server changes map without the game actually being over. Usually takes it as a spoiler, but I'm not too sure if it does it as well when it goes into overtime, so might be overtime still. I actually don't know. Glaive, pop flash towards middle, peeking out. There's not a great amount of utility on MK. Not too sure what Velde is doing. If you line up for the smoke, you should throw the smoke. You shouldn't be looking towards heaven or towards this guy. With an AK in your hand. I'm not too sure what that was all about. Bubble gets one, gets two. Velde with a great angle here on NKL will take him down. Bubble still on the side, gets another one. Bubble, what are you doing? That's a quad kill. Velde now left alone in a 1-on-2 situation. Bubble might have just saved this. Velde turns around at the wrong time. Bubble with the ace at the end. 16-14 to MK. Take map 2. Dust 2 goes in the favor of MK. That means that we're gonna see map 3 Overpass coming up in a few minutes. Before that, we're gonna take a break. I'll see you guys in a bit.
Think you know esports? Then prove it. Win real money on all your favorite esports games. Just pick your event. We have loads to choose from. And place your bet. Win real money at Betway.